Weili Zhang stands on business. Point blank, period. I'm Carson. This is the Renee Report, and let's get right into it. All right. Tatiana Suarez is 7-0 in the UFC, and she has not been the most active fighter in the world. Both of her belts in 2024 were canceled. In 2023, she defeated Jessica Andrade, as well as Montana de la Rosa. But before those two fights, she has not fought since 2019. Now again, she's 7-0 for a reason, and she's a heck of a fighter. There is not a single opponent Tatiana has faced that she has not taken down to the mat. She's an amazing wrestler. She's very, very strong and durable. It is more than fair to say that her bread is buttered in the submission game, but she's won by decision. She's won one time by TKO. She's a well-rounded fighter. And again, she's undefeated for a reason. Then in comes Weili Zhang. Oh yeah, just my favorite UFC women's fighter ever. Weili Zhang stands on business. Point blank, period. She's not lost a fight since 2021, both of which being to Rose Namajunas in the height of her reign. She had a fight against Joanna Jędrzejczyk that could have tested and made any man or woman in the world break. It was one of the best fights in UFC history, and I highly suggest you go back and watch it if you haven't seen it. And even if you have and it's been a while, go YouTube it, because man, it's a fun affair. In her last fight, she landed 6 takedowns, showing another wrinkle in her game as she continues to get stronger. She continues to get more well-rounded, and she's so damn locked in. You want to talk about output? She threw out 327 strikes and landed 256 of them in her last fight. She's the type of fighter that is output, output, output. 250, 300, sometimes 400 total strikes. This lady is a machine. For 115 pounds, this is titanium steel meeting an immovable object in Tatiana Suarez. Both of them are so freaking strong for the weight class. This is going to be such a fun matchup to see. I see no world where Tatiana Suarez is not overwhelmed by Weili Zhang striking. It's so crisp. It's so well planned out. She's great at feints. The only way that Tatiana Suarez can win this fight is if she is more physical, she dominates her on the ground, and she gets her into a submission. You're not winning a decision fight against Weili Zhang. You are absolutely not doing that. Tatiana Suarez does have a 3-inch reach advantage, so it's safe to assume that Weili Zhang is going to have to go in and out, pick her spots well, and overwhelm her in an effort to get into her range. But again, Weili Zhang has shown nothing of the sorts that we aren't 100% confident she has that ability. My official prediction of how this fight is going to play out, the first round is going to be really, really close. Tatiana Suarez is going to try and impose her will, show her how strong she is. She might even land a few takedowns, and I believe win the first round. But this is a 5-round fight for a reason. I think in the second and third round, you'll start to see Weili Zhang's pressure, Weili Zhang's consistency in her strikes, and how crisp and smooth she is start to overwhelm Tatiana. And in the 4th round of this fight, I do believe there will be a TKO stoppage by Weili Zhang on Tatiana Suarez. It will come too much. It will come to pass. And in the end, she will get handed her first loss in the UFC. She's had too much time away. She hasn't dealt with opponents as good as Weili Zhang, and she is absolutely in for a wake-up call if she is not on her A+++ game, because Weili Zhang does not come to play. She does not come to make friends. She comes to dominate anything in her path and dominate on the way out. I love the way she holds herself. I love her fighting style, and I truly believe nothing can stop this freight train. She will go down as one of the best women's fighters of all time and continue her reign. Although Tatiana Suarez is unbelievably good, it's just not quite at this level, and it's a massive jump with how long she's gone without fighting to jump to this caliber of a fighter. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you think Tatiana has a chance and I'm crazy. How you think Weili Zhang could get it done. If this is going to go to decision. But I promise you one thing, this is not going to be a boring fight. No fight that Weili Zhang has been a part of, and Tatiana Suarez for that matter, has been a boring fight. The only way that's possible is if Tatiana Suarez is so much stronger than I think. Weili Zhang is the one that's overwhelmed, and she holds her down the entire fight, trying to avoid the obvious fact that she is going to be a much better striker than Tatiana. If that's the case, I would be extremely disappointed, but I can almost promise that's not going to be the case. We're in for a good one. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, if you enjoyed any of this content and you want to get more, like, and of course subscribe. This is Carson with the Renee Report, and I'm out. Peace.